All right, happy brew day, everybody. Today it's New Year's Eve, actually, and I am brewing I guess, coconut brown ale, somewhat mimicked after Koko Brown from Kona Brewing. And right now I am mashing, about 10 more minutes in the mash. I'm heating up my sparge water right now, and so far so good. Used half a pound of toasted coconut in the mash. I'm hoping that's really going to add something to it. I'm also going to put about a pound of toasted coconut in the secondary. So this is brew day. I'm going to show a little bit from it, and I guess the next thing you'll see is me doing the first runnings and then the sparge, and let you see the color. All right, so cheers. Oh, and by the way, I am drinking. Well, here's the strike water right now. Here's my new boil kettle, 16 gallons in my spigot, and my new mash tun, using for the first time. So excited about that. These are Christmas presents. So we're mashing in right now. Hit my mash temperature almost right on. It's supposed to be 152. I was at like 151.7, so I was happy with that. And here is my last beer I brewed, my original all-grain IPA, which is delicious. It's still great. A little bit left. Nothing like drinking your own home brew, doing another home brew. All right, check back in a little bit. All right, so I've got first runnings, I guess. Whirl off to about 5 or 6 times, and here's what we got. That's the color. Again, this is the first runnings. It smells amazing. I wish you could smell this. Again, this is they say a brown ale. This is the first running, so I got a batch sparge. I got to get up to 6.5 gallons pre-boil. But these are the first runnings, and it smells amazing. God, I wish you could smell this. The coconut actually comes through a lot more than I thought. I used a half pound of coconut. Total grain bill here is about, I think, 13.5 pounds. For that chocolate malt, and then this coconut. Oof! I can't wait to taste this final thing once I put another pound in the secondary. But anyway, so far so good. I'll check back when we're in the boil. Okay, so now I'm sparging out. Everything's going well. Not exactly sure I'm going to hit my target pre-boil volume. I gotta work on hitting that better. I think I'm going to be about a half a gallon to a quarter gallon short. It's calling for 6.5. I think I'm going to be either at 6 or a little over. But this is the color. Really looking good. That's the sparge. I let it sit for 10 minutes. Anybody out there, give me some tips on sparging. I do batch sparging, how long it should sit, shouldn't sit at all. I've read some things. I did a 10-minute sit at the temperature call for, which was 168. It was right on the sparge temperature, so that's good. And this is what we got. All right, I take it back. I almost was right on my pre-boil volume of 6.5, 6.56. I'm at 6.5, so I take it back. So you can't see it. There's not much lighting, but on boil. Cheers. All right, so heating up, getting to a boil now. Really happy I got to about 6.5 gallons. I was a little worried there, so crisis averted. Got to about right where I wanted the pre-boil volume to be. Here's some particulars on this brew. What's in it? So this is like a Koko Brown clone, but I've made some changes to what I found on that recipe. But here is the grain bill. 9 1/3 pounds of pale two-row US, 1.5 pound of chocolate malt, 1 pound of Munich malt 10, 1 pound of Victory, and 1 pound of Carapils. I also put a half a pound of toasted coconut into the mash. So that's the grain bill. The hop bill. What I got the recipe on was really low. The IBUs were like 23, but I've looked on the website, and the IBUs for this beer from Kona is like 45. So I upped it a lot. I could not get the one hop they use, Alchemy, so I've substituted. It's like a combination of I think Warrior and another one that I couldn't get Millennium. And I couldn't get Millennium, so I'm substituting Nugget for Millennium. So anyway, here's the hop bill. 60 minutes, we're going to put 0.4 ounce of Warrior. Boom. half an ounce at 45 minutes of the Nugget, a whole ounce of Cascade, one of my favorite, at the 10 minutes, and then 5 minutes before flame out, the Willie Met, 1 ounce. So in total, just under 3 ounces. Gets in at about 46 IBUs, which is right about what the actual Koko Brown is. So that's that. I'll check in just to show you a bowl. You can't really see anything. It's dark out. It's a beautiful night here in Baltimore, Maryland. But it's too dark in my garage to show you kind of what the beer looks like. Maybe I'll show you when I get it in a fermenter and some light. All right, cheers. Still drinking the home. Cheers, guys.